Still got to deal with the scraps. Got to find more space for them. I've got some tomato growing, some celery, which I've recently put in the pot, but it's slow growing for some reason. We've got this one, this celery, which was the second one I planted. And then here's the first one I planted. It was doing better, but I forgot to water it a couple times, so it sort of wilted up a little. The fourth celery that I've planted, and I've got 3 others sitting in water, waiting to be planted. I've got these little cut-offs, trying to get them to grow roots, but it looks like they might not grow. I'm going to leave them, because they look okay, so I'm going to leave them, hoping they grow roots. I've got this flower thing that I haven't done anything with yet. It's new, that Mum got from someone.
Hibiscus, yep.
I haven't done anything with that yet. Here's some more cut-offs, which I'm hoping will grow roots. There's something that looks like it's literally dead. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Far gone.
That's way too far gone. It's going straight in the scraps. I don't know what's grown in these longer pots. This stuff, it was one of those little collection pots that you get from Woolworths. And then there's this, which I don't know what it is either. And then there's a tomato grown there, which I don't want growing there. Where do you reckon I should put this?
Maybe in there.
So, this sweet potato was all originally in that one pot over there. But I learnt from watching the Self-Sufficient Me channel that if it just sits in water, the bottom part of the plant just rots away apparently. So I've moved it into here. It's constantly being ripped up by turkeys, so I've put all this crap here to stop them. I've still got to fix that one up. Look at that, it's really struggling. The roots are sticking out everywhere from the turkeys. I don't know what that is.
Some kind of a succulent.
Yeah. He just had these branches that he had cut off from the original plant, just sitting in the tray of his ute. I just snapped a couple little branches off those and just brought them home, and they grew.
It's good.
And then I've got this clover stuff that I don't want growing because it's being a problem. It's stopping water from getting to the soil. I've been trying to remove it, but it just keeps coming back. Frangipanis that I don't know if they will grow new leaves soon or not. I hope they will. Looks like they might. They started to lean a bit, so I've strung them up. Here's the top part of some more sweet potato. And I just want to mass produce the top part of the plant so I can just move it everywhere. I'm moving soil to put underneath the compost in the sinks over there, so that worms can get up through the holes, because it's taking too long to break down.
And where are you getting this soil from?
Here.
Our old garden beds? So
Yeah.
you're dismantling the garden beds?
Yeah.
And transporting the soil in this thing?
Yes.
Over to the sinks?
Sinks.
Alright, take us there. What's in there?
Nothing yet. Just pavers set up with walls. I want worms to be able to come up through the ground, through that soil and into the little holes in the drain. I just don't want to bother moving all these pavers away just to put this back down on the ground because it's too low otherwise, and it's just a pain in the bum. In fact, we should actually set up an actual worm farm. I just want the worms to be able to come up through the ground there, that's all. We can just grab old containers that we don't want anymore and use those.
What's that?
I think it's a slug.
Slug.
Yeah.
Snail.
No, it's a slug. Snails have shells, Mum.
Where'd you find it?
Just here.
What's in the sink?
What? Oh, scraps. I've just got the pavers there because the turkeys and dogs keep getting into the scraps. And also the wood is there for the same purpose. Because they keep pecking through the holes in the wire.
What are we doing today at Bunnings?
Getting more garden beds.
Because you're running out of space.
Yes, running out of space.
You're going to make me a herb garden in one of those?
Maybe. I keep forgetting, so I'm unsure if you actually have said yes or not. But am I able to pull apart the doghouse? Should I?
He wants to pull apart the doghouse. Well,
Dogs are scared of it.
why? Why do you want to do that?
Because it's kind of in the road and it would be useful to just pull apart and put it in the soil, break down. Look at that, that's coming apart.
I suppose so.
You're saying yes?
Maybe.
Maybe. Depends on what Dad thinks, does it?
So today we might look at Bunnings as well for a worm farm, proper worm farm.
Oh yeah, okay.
Do you think?
Yeah.
In a garden bed.
Yeah. Try and break this paver in half so it's smaller to be able to fit in there.
Have you been successful with that today? Successful gardening day?
No.
Why
Because I
not?
haven't done much today. Still got to deal with the scraps. Got to find more space for them. I don't want to use that because that comes in handy. And I need it a lot.
Yeah, don't do that. You just do it in the ground.
That's a bit difficult though. Because I have to dig a hole, then I have to put the scraps in it, and then I have to continuously cover it up to keep the dogs and turkeys out of it.
You put it inside the fence there and shut the gate so the dogs can't get in at least.
But they find ways to get in.
Like the old compost container, you can maybe
That's broken and
utilise
it's got
that.
massive holes in it.
Oh, you dog things. Oh!
That's a turkey.
Where are we?
Bunnings.
What are we doing here?
Shopping. We're getting garden bed.
Garden bed and worm farm.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Big one.
Which aisle?
Should be in landscape. Pretty sure. That's out the back. All
Thanks,
the garden
Jojo.
beds and stuff.
Thank you.
Hello.
Okay.
It depends how big, like what size you want. So that's 73 centimetres tall That's a good size. That is $220.
Oh, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Maybe we should look for some cheaper ones.
Okay, so they're going to be smaller. This one's 38 centimeters tall, 38 and a half. That's pretty good size.
For a small one there.
What do you want to plant in it?
I don't know, stuff.
Nothing in particular. This one has the rounded edges, whereas that one's just the straight edge thing, so that's cheaper. But they're a similar size. Now these smaller ones over here as well. So 600 by 385. Which one do you want to get?
I'm just worried about spending too much money. I didn't realise how expensive they were till we got here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have you found? It's pretty good. How much are they asking? 220 litres, $59.50. That must be that one there, I'd say. Yes, because that'll be the 400 litre one for $85.
I reckon that would be
That's a turning over compost bin.
Well,
It's 111.
Oh, jeez.
Gardening's expensive, eh?
Yeah.
Are you surprised?
Yeah.
Disappointing, eh?
Yeah.
Got to make some decisions, I guess. So here we've got some worm products, worm eggs, which is the same as 1,000 worms. Compost blanket. So I think that's what you put on the top of your either your compost or your worm farm. And
there's that one.
And that one is $50.
That's also one that school has.
Okay. So you know how to work that one. It's nice and tidy. I like how it's like off the ground and everything.
And here's the circular one.
And here, look, live worms. Live worms, 500. Oh, it's booster box. Oh, so you're saying that's the starter pack.
I don't know.
So you're stuck on which one to buy.
Yeah.
You're familiar with this one because you got this one at school.
Yeah.
But this one's cheaper.
I think that's 60 and that's like 80.
Okay.
This one's 69, this one's 84.
Okay, 69, this one, 84 for this one. And then we've also got to buy worms. So you've got to take that into consideration as well. I guess the advantages of this is you can drain out the wee, the liquid, that's really good. Whereas with that one, the compost, which is also good, but you've just got to wait until it's ready and then tip it up or lift off the top. And then you've got the good compost remaining. It's like one of the worms has escaped from the thing. They're just inside that dirt. Okay, so you've decided on getting this one, the rectangular shape.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put that on the trolley. We also need some worms. You want to get that one? Okay.
Yeah.
And I think we should get a worm blanket.
How many worm blankets would
Just
we need
one,
though?
just goes on the
Just one?
top.
You sure?
Yeah. Creates a dark moist environment. You just put it on top.
Alright.
So what I was thinking was we could get some of the planks that you've got, grab some besser blocks and place the planks on top to make sort of a shelf, and then put your pots, you know how you've got the pots, like line them up on that shelf so that they're easy to access and easy to work with. What do you think about
All
that?
those planks are old and rotten though.
Or we could get new planks if you're worried about that. We've got heaps of planks and stuff. But all you need to do is stack these besser blocks up to make a little foundation sort of thing. You know? Even if it's just too tall, you can even stack them this other way. On top of each other like that.
We're using besser blocks to make this.
They're very handy. Hello.
Yeah.
Go easy.
We pass.
That's all good.
Thanks, Jojo. Bye.
So you're going to feed the worms our scraps instead of
big.